if Don't Say Gay was actually a legit thing,
sorry, that's just anti-trans.
How is everyone doing? You should like the stream. You should like the stream and check out the links in my description. You can check out some music, you can support the stream, etc, etc. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos. I've got a Billboard Chris video. Apparently he gets assaulted by someone for wearing this billboard. You know, as you do. And then we have Ariel Scarcella, who I'm never going to see in the same way again after the stuff I watched yesterday. But yeah, she's talking to, whoa, I don't know what is all this? Jesus Christ, clean yourself. But like, yeah, she is trying to be friendly to woke queers. So I guess we'll play both of these and just see where they're going wrong. See why these queer people don't like them very much, you know?
Why should I be ashamed of myself?
I'm not going on because you're anti-trans, you're a transphobe standing on the corner going,
oh, you can hear the trans man voice. It says it's a trans-identified person.
Trans kids should be cis kids. Well, you know what?
Wait, so what are we calling it? When it's like trans women, it's like male rage. But this person isn't male, so I guess it's like roid rage instead?
Kids are trans kids, and they shouldn't have to be trapped in...
You're anti-trans.
...their fucking body.
What makes a child...
It's so great, isn't it? Trans kids are trans kids. Wow, amazing. I never thought of that. Shit, maybe I'm not anti-trans anymore.
Child trans?
You're born trans.
What does that mean?
Gender is a spectrum.
Yeah?
How do we know?
Spectrum of what?
If I'm not...
You're born trans. How do you know? Gender is a spectrum. Don't try too hard to answer his question now. If my father had watched any of Ariel's videos, he would have had multiple heart attacks. What, like the old ones or the newer ones? That school shooting, she was on T. Was she actually on T? I actually can't remember. But she might have been. Roids are powerful things. The roid rage shit it's gonna happen now and then. The best thing to do is just not do it in places where you're gonna get a reputation for that shit. It's a bit late for like trans women and like male rage. We're like forever associated. You know, the whole it's ma'am and stuff like that.
Not God.
A spectrum of what?
I'm God, a spectrum of gender.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Everything's a spectrum. Like the color, the rainbow.
Everything's a spectrum. This tree is a spectrum. This building, very much a spectrum. There's a spectrum between the start point and the end point for this bus, so that must be a spectrum. This bike is going somewhere, so it's always on a spectrum from the start to the finish, so this is a spectrum. These plaques, I don't know what they say, so to be honest, I can't really ascertain if they're a spectrum. This person, definitely on the spectrum. This guy, I'm not sure, I really don't know anything about him. Is this a spectrum right here? This thing here, is this a spectrum?
That's why it's for the LGBTQ community, is because color is a spectrum. So is gender. That's why there's gender studies.
This shit is why people need to stop using analogies, by the way. I give too many people shit for analogies. This is the kind of thing that's why. Why is gender a spectrum? Well, color's a spectrum. What the fuck does that mean? The idea that everything is a spectrum until we learn more just shows that it's like the god of the gaps. Yeah. It is a very convenient, and it's a very convenient way of just kind of evading a question. Well, it's a spectrum. Wow, I didn't have to fucking... I didn't have to fucking try, you know? This movement has appropriated every other rights movement. It came before it and it turns out inside out and upside down. Yeah, I agree.
In university.
So what's gender?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. If nobody knows what gender is, why do we talk about it like this? We're so sure that trans is like innate because of our gender identity, which I don't believe in at all. I don't think it's innate, especially when it's so like affected by outside forces, clearly. But yeah, like we don't even know what gender is, but we're very, very sure that trans people exist, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know about this, Chief. Neo-creationism. Yeah. It kind of is, yeah. You're elevating humans above everything else, which I'm not against, to be clear. Like, I do think we operate on a much higher level than animals in general. Well, I mean, we have to. Like, which other animals have all this kind of shit built up like we have over, millennia or whatever?
Nobody knows. You know why?
This is the point, right?
You're not God, but you're...
Wait, but he's not God either. None of the people that make up all the rules about, like, trans and shit, none of them are fucking God either. So, like, what point is this? God is the spectrum, definitely.
Playing God. And it fucks kids up. You know how I know? I'm a trans person.
How are you?
Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
Good stuff.
He sounds like one. He's got the height for it. Definitely got the roid rage for it.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
Oh my god. That was a very female slap. I'm sorry.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
Listen, I may be a trans woman. I still know how to fucking punch, you know what I mean? He sort of walks off of it.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, he mad. Trans joy, yes. Trans joy, here we go. Holy shit. Imagine how boring the universe must be if the gods actually care about gender identity in Midgard. Well, I guess, yeah, all the mythology and stuff, it'd just be like that Dragon Age game. Also, hi, Sec, hello.
Do not touch me.
Yeah?
Do not.
So I think he threw his coffee.
You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Blair White being attacked in LA for wearing a MAGA hat. I haven't actually seen that. I've seen her getting stalked by Pride security.
You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Every kid fucking matters. Every kid matters.
Okay, do the ones matter that get irreversible surgeries and HRT and stuff, and then change their mind, and then can't have kids? And even if they were to have kids through other means, we'll never breastfeed them, etc., etc. These eyebrows are interesting to me. I can't decide if these are like drawn in, or if it's a natural hair color thing, where like, this is not natural, you know? Listen, we're scrutinizing people's appearances, we might as well, fuck it. People are gonna do it to me. People are fucking completely in their right to, you know?
Every kid matters.
So he's wearing a billboard that says, children cannot consent to puberty blockers. And the bit on the other side says dad noun, and I can't remember what it. A human male who protects his kids from gender ideology. Like, I find this kind of performative and kind of cringe, but at the same time, like, I'm trans. I think I could handle walking past like one of these. I don't like gender identity anyway, ideology anyway. See that hairline long-term tease? Yeah, that makes sense. Where were we? Oh, we come back.
Every kid fucking matters.
Yeah, like, these people love to think that the only harm can be caused on the other side, when every kid that transitions and then detransition has been harmed. It's insane. Like, these people need to get out of this mindset and stop pretending that they're the fucking arbiters of truth and justice, and the people that disagree with like child transition and stuff are like trying to hurt trans kids, you know?
Every kid matters. Every kid matters.
Archangel called and he wants his helium voice back. Soy rage, yes, very much so. There was some soy latte, there's some tea. It's a deadly mix, let me tell you.
I fucking matter.
Why do you need to tell people that? I don't know about anyone else. I don't need to tell people that I matter. I just assume it's probably true.
I'm a trans person who is saying,
Can you call the police, please?
He's going like higher. This is the opposite of the trans woman problem, where you start off talking like this, oh my god, I'm a trans woman. And then over the course of like the video, it sort of goes slightly lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. He's having the opposite problem.
An abusive person.
You're an abusive person. He fucking threw coffee on him. The guy was just stood there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Billboards are a bit cringe, but physically attacking a guy over it is wild. Yes, there we go. There we go. We've summed it up. I don't even need to watch more of it, but I will anyway, because this is quite funny.
Go fuck yourself.
Just walk with me. Let's call the police. That's an assault.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's an assault.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll keep walking with you.
And punch you in the face.
Well, I wouldn't mind.
Based on the slap he gave the camera, I don't think this guy needs to be too worried about getting punched in the face by this person. Like, he might be using steroids, but it's not gonna do a huge amount. You don't want to go with an open hand. Like, doing this, that's weak. That's really weak. Orange man bad.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
How is it
Is meth called like TIK or is it called like tick?
that you were born in the wrong body? What does that mean? You tell me you don't even know what gender is, but you're transgender.
I told you what gender is. It's a spectrum.
A spectrum of what?
It's a spectrum. How can something be a spectrum with like no further information? What the fuck? What exists that has nothing, no qualities to it other than being a spectrum?
Gender.
Oh, makes a lot of sense.
It's gender is a spectrum of gender. Oh my god. Like, why would you take this guy on? You're obviously not prepared. Just keep going. Just keep going. I know you're a testosterone addict, but just keep walking. It's okay. Oh, gotcha. I don't know if he's my future brother-in-law or what. My partner's sister's husband, he's like South African. Like, he was born in England, but he grew up in South Africa. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Not that I think he's done any, but I don't know. Did they say like nooker, as in like saying the N-word, but without saying the N-word? Is that also a South African thing, or have I been fooled by someone?
No, you can't even define the basic terminology.
Following me with a camera, and that's you.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for police to come so you can be arrested.
You threw a coffee on someone, following you with a camera? Mate, if I assaulted someone, I think being followed by a camera would be like the least I'd expect. Oh, hi Chocho, how you doing?
Take your fucking camera. I have every right to bring.
Yeah, there are consequences when you assault someone.
I know, I'll film you back. Amazing, amazing. Good job. What are you going to catch him doing exactly? Jesus fucking Christ.
Anybody that follows me on Instagram.
I think it's with a U. I think it's Nukka, but I'm not sure. I should probably just Google it. I don't know. I was gonna ask Charlie's brother-in-law, but she keeps telling me not to, and I don't know why. Real coward behavior. Yeah. It's pathetic. And now he's like filming him back. Like, okay, what are you gonna film? Oh, look at the main thing that's written on his thing. Like, oh my god.
Instagram, which is a lot of fucking people. This is Zado, trans comedian from Victoria.
What's his name? Almost fell over.
Which is a lot of fucking people. This is Zado.
Adolf. You didn't say Adolf, surely. Where is it? Did anyone mention it? I couldn't hear what he's... Oh, oh I got bamboozled. Sounded like Adolf. Hang on. Help me close captions.
Anybody that follows me on Instagram, which is a lot of fucking people, this is Zado, trans comedian from Victoria.
Zado. Okay, that's helpful. Where's Victoria? Is that, like, when I think Victoria, I think the area in Australia. Maybe it's like Canada or something.
Victoria, this guy is such an asshole. He's chasing me down the street. He won't leave me alone. Get the fuck away from me. He is on St. Lawrence and...
Can you see the hand shaking? It's interesting how there's a detail that's been conveniently left out here. What detail has been left out here? What's he not being entirely truthful about? Where's the white lie?
Menzies, everybody come down and tell this guy that trans kids...
You see his hand is like fucking quivering. Victoria and BC. Oh, that's in Canada, isn't it? I know. I always think of Australia. I don't think there's not a well-known city in the UK called Victoria that I know of.
Have rights, just like everybody else. Trans kids matter. Trans kids...
Make sure you say all the slogans. Make sure you get the slogans in at the end so people know which fucking cult you're a part of.
Have rights, just like everybody else. Trans kids matter. Trans kids are trans kids that deserve to grow up as trans children.
Just Stop Oil. I love the videos of like people like yeeting these fucking Just Stop Oilers out the way and stuff. Victoria. Also, they're in Canada. Okay. Yeah, like watching people like throw them out of the way and stuff and like pour shit on them is pretty funny to me. There was one I watched that like really tickled me. Like this guy just kept grabbing people, slinging them out of the way, and then just another one pops up in their place immediately. It's kind of fucking hilarious. It's almost kind of epic trolling in a way, except that people are trying to get to like fucking hospitals and stuff.
Children, not forced to be cisgender children, not forced to go to cisgender puberty. This guy wants trans children to suffer. You know how evil that is? I'm a...
Yeah, but what did you do? Why is he following you? What's the context? What's the context, Zado, or whatever your name is, Adolf?
Trans person standing here in the middle of the street saying that this guy is just spewing...
What is this shit? This is a trans person standing in the street saying this? You're not a fucking expert on trans shit because you're trans. It doesn't work that way. Often, trans people are the last people you want to fucking ask about, like, about gender shit. Because a lot of us are too close to it. A lot of us have reasons that we want certain things to be real. We have reasons why we want the idea that gender identity is innate to be real, because it like validates us. It's less embarrassing than just, oh, I just couldn't handle like male gender roles, or like I have a fetish, or what the fuck ever. Is that a woke version from Disc? It kind of does look like him. Oh my god. I'll ask him. Is he like short? I don't know. Because if he's tall, then not so much. This guy looks about 5'2". Suffer. That's an improvement over saying die like they usually do, I guess. Is it more true though? I don't know.
Fucking hate. He doesn't even know what gender is. He doesn't know it's a spectrum.
Nor do you, bro. He doesn't know it's a spectrum of what? What exists that is a spectrum of nothing? What exists that has no defining qualities to it other than the fact that it is a spectrum? That's like ridiculous.
Spectrum. He's just about... How do you know?
Cisgender puberty, aka natural healthy sexual development. Yes. And he's this little short guy and he would get roid rage, and it would make me laugh so hard. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it'd be like that. Listen, nothing against short people, but you get the odd one that needs to chill. Like, it's okay to be short. Like, I'm not short myself. I'm 5'10". That's decently tall. So I can't relate, unfortunately, but it's really okay. I'd give you like a pat on the head if I can reach down far enough, if that would help, but we're not in the same city, so.
Gender you are. You know how he knows what gender is? Because he's probably got a tiny little dick in his pants, and he's like, yeah, I'm a man. He doesn't even know what trans kids have to do to...
If that isn't a massive sign of fucking insecurity, he's probably got a tiny dick. Like, come on, bro. Come on, little bro. It's okay. It's okay, little bro. Don't worry about it.
Figure out who they are. You know how smart trans kids are? They're...
You still haven't mentioned, by the way, why is he following you? Why has he been following you and filming you? Why are you shouting? What's caused this? What's caused this situation? Yeah, that guy's just like, okay. Fuck me, this is so weird. I should have watched these videos sooner. I don't know why I didn't.
way smarter than you. You look like...
Oh, or Napoleon complex, that's the other one.
You have a fucking tiara on your head. You're an asshole, and this is going...
This is like when Animal Crossing villagers get angry.
all over social media. I have a huge following here in Victoria.
Good stuff.
I bid you adieu.
Oh,
I'm famous!
My name's Ado. Send them to my house.
well,
I don't give a shit.
I'll just keep walking with you here.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Wait for the police to come.
Yeah, I'm sure that kid in there wants to hear you screaming and swearing and stuff.
You're the one that needs to be arrested.
What for?
I know your religion is biology, just like J.K. Rowling.
Your religion is biology, just like J.K. Rowling. Wow. What does that mean? Who fucking knows? I mean, saying someone's, like, focus is on biology when we're talking about human sex. That sounds sensible to me. Oh, hey, Jen, forget road rage, sidewalk rage. This is fucking roid rage is what this is. Get some 420. I want to see the arrest. Does he actually get arrested? Well, let's see.
You're a transphobe, that's it. This little kid can be trans, you're like, you can't be yourself.
Yeah, these parents, like, trying to walk past, what does this look like, you know?
Go fuck yourself.
Mommy, what does go fuck yourself mean? I'm glad we've decided his name's Zadolf, I agree.
Trying to cut through the hotel, are we? That's no problem.
You can hear him. I'm trans and he's following.
Trying to cut through the hotel, are we? That's no problem.
You can hear him. I'm trans. No, actually, that's just how trans people do it. Well, like, if you walk past someone, you have to say, I'm trans. Like, you have to. You're not allowed not to, or you're not trans. That's why I'm not actually trans.
Police are coming. This guy assaulted me, whatever. Oh, this person assaulted me. I'm waiting for police. Seems to be trying to cut through your hotel.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, I'm waiting for police.
Yeah, exactly. But trans people get way more allowance to go wherever they want than the FBI because we're oppressed. Like it's like a trade-off, you know.
For this person. Is there a way out down there? Okay, well, this person assaulted me and I'm waiting for police and I'm not gonna lose them.
Well, the only way, he's gonna go through the parkade, which
All
is
right.
gonna come out the back.
That's good. I'll just wait for police.
Yeah. You tell the police to come in here.
Is there a way out of here? Through here? I'm waiting for police. That person assaulted me.
Wait, he's gone into a gym. Is this a gym? Not sure.
And she's trying to get away right now, or he, whatever.
Well, there isn't now. We can't be recording.
Okay, but there's no way out of here. So when police come, I can tell them to come down here?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, good.
There you go, bish bash bosh.
All right.
Unlucky. 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 Well, that was fun. There we go. Billboard Chris. And then we've got... I don't know if this is going to be similar. This person needs some head and shoulders. No offense. But yeah, roid rage. Don't lose your shit at someone because something's written on a fucking thing. Chill with the testosterone. Remember, it makes you angry, and that your anger isn't everyone else's fault. Get more Vine. Oh, hi, Tandy. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Anyway, yeah, so we've got Ariel Scarcella, who I've seen some of her old stuff, and I can't quite see her the same way. Is that a Chris Morris documentary? No. Yeah, so Ariel Scarcella, you're transphobic. I tried being friendly to woke queers. Let's have a look. Yeah, I doubt the police did like shit about it, but hey, you know, it's funny to watch. We get the satisfaction of seeing someone get led away. But yeah, Ariel Scarcella. Let's see what this one is.
Transsexual is a very old term from back in the day. We're in 2024. Get with the times.
I'm trans and I use transsexual, and I'm not taking advice from someone whose fucking head is snowing. Hello?
Have a good day.
You just can't make this shit up. Uzbekistan politicians call for a crackdown on LGBTQ plus teens identifying as furries after a series of vicious attacks by teens who act like cats and dogs.
Oh my god. That's one of those like headlines that it's like only in 2024. Yeah. I couldn't make out what his actual name was, otherwise I'd have looked him up. I very much doubt anything happened.
Dogs. Police in Uzbekistan are currently on the hunt for a teenager who allegedly bit a passerby while dressed and acting as a dog. Yo, we better
In Uzbekistan, Jesus.
round up those Haitian migrants and send them over to Uzbekistan, because let's see how much longer those teens identify as cats and dogs. This isn't just happening in the US anymore. It's worldwide woke now.
I had to help a kindergartner from stepping in like poop and pee because kids that identify as animals go to the bathroom on the floor.
We are not kidding you.
Creating problems for themselves because they...
That happens? Like, you get these kids that just like shit and piss on the floor because of like that? That's nuts. That's crazy.
They lead an actual privileged life is the new thing to do on TikTok. And we're literally seeing this in almost every area of life, right? Relationships. My partner doesn't want me to fuck other people. I'm a victim. Gender expression.
I find it quite funny when cis people see me and they're like,
oh, is that Aslan? Maybe it's someone else.
oh, I'm so sorry if this offends you, but like, I just can't tell if you're a boy or a girl.
What's wrong with that? They can't tell what gender you are.
Like, no, baby, that doesn't offend me. That's by design. It's not offensive, it's on purpose. I
Why? What's the point?
dress and express myself with a specific intent of confusing cis people.
Why? What's the point? And also, why is your like fashion and your identity and shit? Why does it revolve around cis people? Why does it revolve around other people? That's really strange. It sure looks like Aslan T-Bird or whatever the fuck, but I'm not 100% sure.
And it works, and it feeds my ego, and it gives me gender euphoria.
Okay, so gender euphoria isn't real because it's just confusing cis people. Amazing. Glad to know. Glad to know all of this fucking shit that's happening. It literally is just fucking... Oh, hi, Alexandra Plotnik. Yeah, it's definitely a woman on T. I'm trying to tell if it's that Aslan T-Bird person or something.
Confusing cis people.
Like, all their gender shit, it's external. Like, good job just completely debunking fucking gender identity by your own self.
And it works, and it feeds my ego, and it gives me gender euphoria.
The comments on this one, by the way, did not disappoint. Somebody commented.
Oh, it's not Aslan. Okay, fair enough. There's lots of them. Yeah, surely gender euphoria. If you're trans, isn't that supposed to be like innate? But if you get gender dysphoria from being confusing to people, gender euphoria, sorry, then what is it? If it's not an innate thing, there's only one other thing it can be, surely.
Commented a photo of a book and said advanced faggotry. I love when cis people feel confused about my gender because it gives me euphoria. You love controlling people because you're a narcissist. Snap.
Are they actually controlling people, or are they being controlled by people? Because they're just trying to get a specific reaction from people so that they can feel gender euphoria? Like, aren't you still kind of being controlled by others in that sense when you're doing things for other people rather than for yourself? Like, aren't we all supposed to be doing this whole thing where it's like, oh, I just do all of this for myself. It's not for like guys or for like whatever. Like, it's so weird. Aslan is the queen of this type of turbo nerd. Oh, there's loads of them, is there? Jesus. I'll have to... I still need to go on TikTok eventually, but I'm not in a hurry.
Somebody else said, what a clever way to flip not being able to pass.
A pregnant trans man is so fucking wild, because here I am masculinizing my eyebrows.
Is that what malehood is? Masculizing your eyebrows? If I draw my eyebrows thick enough, or let them grow out naturally, will I be trans-mask?
So fucking wild, because here I am masculinizing my eyebrows.
By the way, a person who's pregnant can masculinize their eyebrows. That's like a thing that anyone can do pretty much that's pregnant, unless they've got like no hands or something.
While wearing these cute maternity robes. But it's...
Oh my god, I'm like so gender fuck, I don't know. Not my fault they don't make maternity outfits for men. Why is that? Have a think about why that is. Name one pregnant woman who has masculinized their eyebrows. Actually, that's a good point. I don't know any. Hi, Bebo Bloggins. Hope you're good.
It's not my fault. They don't make maternity outfits for men.
Well, that's, you know, you're not a man, so like, what's the issue?
I had to improvise. This is the only thing I could find that wasn't a dress or a skirt. And you know what? It's not even...
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would be easier to respect this if they didn't literally look like a 10-year-old boy with special needs. But like, so many of them do. He's a middle-class white woman with short hair. Yep, basically.
That bad. I've been a rather twinky kind of femboyish like guy for a while. But it just seems kind of funny.
That's a very, like, over-intellectualized way of saying I'm a woman that doesn't like being a woman, but I hate being a woman so much I got fucking pregnant. I don't know. Ian Spaghetti. Okay.
Because I've got this, like, flat chest going, and then this, like...
The slick flat chest. Wow. Nice. Amazing.
Like... out here fighting the dysphoria with a proud little baby bump.
If any trans...
You fight dysphoria with something that's like a huge fucking sign of like womanhood. I don't fucking get it. Like, if you want to look like a 10-year-old boy, then that's your choice. You can be whatever you want within reason, and you can look like however you want within reason. But like, what was any of that? It's just bizarre. This person is going to be so fucking embarrassed of all this shit one day.
trans man friend of mine were to actually get preggers, they would be in such pain dysphoria-wise. The last thing on their mind would be to masculinize their eyebrows, especially not while laughing about it.
I grew this so I wouldn't be perceived as a woman. And I grew these so I wouldn't be perceived.
I remember this. I grew this so I wouldn't be perceived as a woman. I grew these and you're still perceived as a man because you're a fucking man. Wow. Butch lesbians used to get pregnant all the time. They were never this annoying about it. Well, yeah, because back then you could just be a woman and look like however you want. But nowadays, if you do that, it's like, no, you're trans. You're the other sex, actually. Horst Valkyrie. Jesus Christ. Preggers. Yeah, it sounds a bit cringe. It's a bit like when Americans say twat. Like, Americans should never say twat because they can't say it properly.
Perceived as a man. And if that confuses or upsets you...
Who's confused or upset? You just look like a man who really wants attention. Like, okay, get in line. There's a fucking hell of a lot of people out there that are male and would like some attention, please.
Mission complete.
Kind of in the negative, if you get me. You say twat. Yes, you do. It's hilarious. Like, Americans just shouldn't say twat. Just use a different word. It sounds better in a English accent. I don't know about Australians, but I don't know if they say twat because they call everyone cunts.
Confuses or upsets you, mission complete. But if it doesn't, mission accomplished.
Okay, so you do want attention. Fair enough. There we go. Yeah, exactly. The guy with the rainbow glasses taught me how to be.
And there it is. This is why LGBT acceptance is down. We are focusing on shit that does not matter, while others around the world, or even in our country, are actually suffering. And I get people wanting to help because people's hearts usually are in the right place, but then the issue becomes, well, where is my money actually going when I donate to these specific charities or not-for-profits? Is it going to the right place? And that's where my friends Bono come in. Bono is a
Encule.
new digital service that absolutely revolutionizes charitable
Fair enough.
donations. They built the simplest, transparent, and or hotline, super easy with a budget. You collect impact one and causes that you choose. The cause that you support good causes way. Since they're always
No, I was saying I don't know if Australians, like, say twat much because they call everyone cunt. Twat is more of a British thing.
crying, don't say gay, and it's so miserable to live as an LGBT person in Florida. I figured I would put those phrases to the test. Are you actually unsafe? How's Florida treating you? Here's what they had to say.
Have the Don't Say Gay police come for you yet?
No, but I did bottom tonight, and I didn't shave my butthole.
Oh, the Don't Say Gay police, have they come for you?
Not really.
Yeah, Australians call people cunt. Like, we do it in the UK as well, but like, Australians are like on another level on that shit, trust me.
Pick me up any day.
Are you into that?
Oh yeah, I'm into that too.
Have the Don't Say Gay police come for you yet?
What?
Don't Say Gay police. You have the Say Gay shirt on. Have the police come for you yet?
Every day.
Oh, where? Have the Don't Say Gay police come for you in Florida?
No, they haven't come for me yet.
Not yet, thank goodness. Have you been arrested by the Don't Say Gay police yet?
I have not.
I feel safe in Florida as a gay person, do you?
What is the Don't Say Gay police?
You know how they were saying that you're not allowed to say gay, and people have say gay.
In high school they mentioned it, but we're not there anymore, so we don't care.
You're safe in Florida? So the gays are safe, right?
I'd feel like I am.
Use a condom. The gays are safe in Florida? Thank you. You're safe to be a lesbian in Florida?
Yes, I would say so.
Your gay friends feel unsafe?
It's almost like there's a lot of scaremongering. I feel the same way. I live on Turf Island. I'm supposed to be oppressed as fuck. I don't think I am at all.
In Florida, or do they feel like pretty good walking around with the butterfly, with a rainbow butterfly flag? I think everybody seems pretty okay here. At least in Orlando, Florida, you're pretty safe to say gay and to be homosexual here?
Pretty much.
Central Florida, for
I like how like 90% of it is like her talking and not the other people talking.
the most part, is very accepting, very loving.
The media is full of lies.
It reminds me of was it Girlfriends TV? Where she was doing like almost all of the talking and like half the time the other person would start talking and it just cut off suddenly. I don't know. Yeah, I say it sometimes. I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to swear as much, but it just kind of comes out. I just talk a certain way, you know? It's difficult. It's, you know.
In a lot of what they're saying. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you feel threatened being openly bisexual in Florida?
No, I don't. Nobody cares. She gets to come here.
Yeah,
They get to do it. I'm here. Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yes, nobody cares, really.
So far, a lot of these people seem cool.
Nobody cares. Do you feel safe here?
Yes, I do.
You can say gay.
Yes.
In Florida, you feel like you're fairly safe in Florida?
Fairly safe, yeah.
Have the Don't Say Gay police come for you yet?
They have come for me.
Oh, Serena, no, it was something called Girlfriends TV. It's an old thing that Ariel Scarcella, who's the one interviewing people, it's a channel she used to, I think, contribute to, or it was one of her channels. But, like, she used to be a lot more woke than she is now.
Where did you go? But you're here now.
I ran away.
If Don't Say Gay was actually a legit thing, all of this would not be happening right now. It would be shut down in a second.
True, based.
I live in Florida half the year. I am a lesbian. I have equal rights there. I have never felt unsafe as an LGBT person in Florida. If someone hurts me because I'm gay, that will be considered a hate crime under law. So again, we are a protected class of citizen there. But one thing that I noticed again and again when I was asking these people, it was that they tended to be more worried about the fact that people will still be rude and hateful.
He made it all right for people to spread bigotry and the worst parts of themselves and make it okay.
One of my daughters who married her wife did feel...
He made it all right. I mean, you could say that he possibly encouraged some people. I don't know about made it all right, but hey, I've never lived in the US, so.
threatened living here and moved out of state. But the perception, the laws, I think, is the hardest thing.
Which law specifically, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it's more the attitude around a lot of what's happening.
You wouldn't want your children to grow up treating and talking about people the way he does.
So are you?
Why would you want someone to lead the country who does and says the things that he says and talks about people and...
Well, what about his policies? Do you not like his policies?
He hasn't mentioned a policy. Every time they ask him for a policy, he diverts.
Destiny Watcher. When does he ever mention policy?
And talks about something else.
I've seen a number of policies on his website. It was Kamala who hadn't put a policy up until I think 2 or 3 weeks ago.
He's already shown how negative as a person he is. He's just not nice. He doesn't care for other human beings, and he's actively allowed people to spread hate, and that has caused a division in our people.
Which one of his policies do you feel like have brought on more hate? Because he's had gay weddings at his house in Mar-a-Lago. He's been in Log Cabin Republicans, which is the LGBT Republican Party for gay people. Spearheaded the international decriminalization of homosexuality.
How many edits? Jesus Christ.
Republican Party for gay people. Spearheaded the international decriminalization of homosexuality.
That was a tough one to get out, I guess.
Yeah.
He spearheaded that.
I'm not going to let that cloud who he is as who he's shown he is as a person.
I would say I am pro-transsexual and against the idea of transgender being different.
Listen, I'm not commenting, I'm not singing Let It Snow or anything like that.
Different than being transsexual.
Let me update you on some new terms. Transsexual.
This person isn't even fucking trans, by the way. Transsexual is a perfectly acceptable term. People use transsexual because they feel like the experience they have as like a male to female or female to male, like binary, is very different from people that identify as non-binary and don't really go through any like procedures or anything. And that's their sum total like experience of being trans. That's why it's needed. So people like this, I don't know if they realize they're doing it or not, but they're actually kind of minimizing and like erasing like transsexuals. Is that glitter or dandruff? I don't know. I would hazard a guess, but I'll probably get called a bigot for it, even though I made fun of it earlier. I think it's probably dandruff, but I could be wrong.
It's a very old term from back in the day. We're in 2024. Get with the times.
That's quite rude as well. Like, say that and just fuck off. Well, is glitter not just queer dandruff? Is Ariel kind of dumb? I've never thought she's the smartest person ever, if I'm going to be honest. Let's get that one again, because they just like storm off. I don't know.
Let me update you on some new terms. Transsexual is a very old term from back in the day. We're in 2024. Get with the times. Have a good day.
I hope for the best for you and that
enlighten yourself because I don't want this to be a hateful
Enlighten yourself.
world.
I don't want this to be a hateful world, so make sure you enlighten yourself and think the way I do. Amazing.
I'm not being hateful at all, and I'm not transphobic, but I hope you have a great day. Only at Pride.
Too by the purple people eater.
You can never stop people from being dicks. Number one, because that would vary depending on the person that it's actually aimed at. And number two, if you actually decided to put that into action.
Yes, invalidating. That's a better word. She is kind of invalidating the transsexual experience. It's pretty gross. That wasn't the mic drop moment she thought it was. No, she just seemed rude and, like, you know, doing the thing where it seems like some of these woke people will like find the smallest thing they possibly can to get upset about and then got upset about it. Because, I mean, you don't usually just kind of storm off after answering one question and telling someone to, like, whatever the fuck they said, update your something.
That would be the government literally deciding on what is considered to be hate speech or not. The government would be controlling free speech and expression. And that is a huge problem. And let's be honest, you're not really working on giving the actual hateful people less ammo when you're acting like this.
So I got served today at the pharmacy.
This person got served? What? No. Wait. Is it because the bottom half of your face looks exactly like Keemstar?
And I'm not saying men can't look like this, because please, go off, kings.
Oh my god. Listen. I'm a male gender person, okay? I don't claim this. I don't claim this. I don't know what this is. It's got nothing to do with me.
But, like, I'm not doing damage to masculinity.
Is anyone claiming that? You're not damaging anything, you just look like a freak. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Like, if you want to look like someone took a rather mannish looking woman's body, sliced the head off some woke guy and stuck it on top, then I guess mission accomplished, as you'd say.
I think y'all are when you serve me, when you call me a man, right? Like, I'm not a man.
Well, you are, though. That's the problem. This is exactly what you are. When you press random on the character creator, yes. Holy shit. I'm so glad this person does not live on my stream. Oh, they just, I don't know, just why do this? Like, what is this for? Go to fucking therapy. Talk to someone about your gender issues. Why this? What is this?
Don't consider me for the pool of men. And maybe the people who are like, oh, masculinity's in decline, will stop thinking I'm doing anything with it.
Narcissism, but okay.
I'm not part of that equation.
Mate, you're not part of any equations. Looking like that. Trust me.
This boobed bro again. Y'all, this shit is a hot ass mess. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to go and check out our sponsor, Abano. The link is...
There we go. I feel slightly clickbaited because most people seem cool. Did anyone even call her transphobic? Where was the bit where she was called transphobic? Maybe I missed it. But yeah, Ariel Scarcella. I don't know, yeah. I think it's a good point that gay people, even trans people, can actually fucking live their lives in fucking white Western countries, and it's actually going to be okay. I think that's a good point.